Another video talking about shiny cardboard. I love it. Where to start with this one? It's going to be a Prismatic Evolutions video, everyone's favourite set. Well, favourite modern set. It is the fuel that was thrown on the fire that sparked all this mental craze in the Pokemon hobby that's been happening since it was mentioned it was going to get released. I think it all started with Surging Sparks. I think that's what triggered a lot of the hype back in November. I could have bought Surging Sparks booster boxes, a case of it, for under £600. I think they're about £99 a box. I only bought one box, like an idiot, but I was new to buying. I wasn't throwing loads of money at it. Probably about £300 to £400 a month I was chucking into the hobby. But this set, yes, I did manage to pre-order some Prismatic, but I've never been able to buy any in the wild. Never seen any. And as soon as it is stocked, it's gone. So this pack, I've only ever opened 3 packs of Prismatic Evolutions, and on the 3rd pack, I had no reason to open anymore. It's a blessing in disguise, some very fortunate luck that I had. You're probably going to know where this is going to come from, where I'm going with it. Decided to use a different playmat today. Good old Charizard from the UPC. Getting a bit bored of the Morpeko one. But this one it is brand new. I've only got it out a few times, but it's got them creases in it. It's being rolled up in the box. But yes, to get back on with it, I pre-ordered. I got 2 ETBs, 4 mini tins, and 2 binder collections. That's all I got. And I opened 1 mini tin. I didn't pull anything. And then I opened the 1 binder collection because I wanted the binder. I wanted somewhere to store some cards, so I thought, why not? And on the first pack that I opened, this pack here, I've kept it just as, as a reminder. It was a holographic psychic energy card, if you can see that. But yep, this is what the pack was. Oh, this light, this LED above. And I'm sorry for the glare. Let's try and find a better position for it. There we go. Let's move that. You might be able to see my feet though, but I am wearing socks. Yep. The first card, which you all know, this is the first card you should see when you pull a God pack. It's the EV Master Ball. They're not in order. I've mixed them up. But yeah, let's get a good look at all these cards. That's the EV EX, Jolteon, Vaporeon there, Espeon. I do like these cards, but I know a lot of people don't like the crowns. I wouldn't personally buy any if I wasn't that excited about them to buy them at market price, but pulling them all from a £6 pack, 60p each these cost me. But yeah, extremely lucky. Glaceon. Yeah, I do like the Flareon, and obviously the the Umbreon, or Sumbreon that people like to call it. A lot of them though, wouldn't get 10s, and yeah, there is one missing out here because I did send one off to grading for Ace. I'd say the best ones, I can't really show you on here, but the best ones were the Umbreon and the EVX, the normal one, and this one, which is, I don't know which side is on. Is it on that side? The grade? Yeah. Well, it's a 9. It got a 9, and it was this one. And I think this one I looked and it was centering. It was centering that cost it a 10. I just sent one in. It did cost me £25 at that time for Ace, but it did come back within 3 days, just to see what it got. But yeah, it got a 9. I did want to send the Umbreon in. I've just not had, well, didn't want to pay the 25 again. I was waiting until the other service opened. But yeah, pulling a God Pack from Prismatic Evolutions, extinguished all desire to open any more Prismatic Evolutions, which was a good thing. I know people want to pull the other cards, but mainly everyone wants to pull the Evolutions. So yeah, I could have sold them. I opened this. I got the binder collection at the beginning of February because there was a delay, and I opened this at the end of March, this pack. So I did keep on to them. Like I say, the only reason I opened it was because I wanted the binder. I sold all the other packs to my mate. He's got a shop. I opened it with him, and he wanted the rest of the packs, so I sold them all to him because I didn't want to open them. Needless to say, he didn't pull anything, as Prismatic has got a terrible pull rate. I have a different feeling towards Prismatic because I pulled a God Pack on my 3rd pack, but that's not going to happen for not many people. But pulling this, yep, I could have sold them at market. I think all 10 cards when I pulled it were worth about £2,500 market price. I think the Umbreon was about 900. Obviously they've massively sank since then, which they should do because it was a brand new set, overhyped, and the card should have never been that expensive. And I could have sold them, but to be fair, when are you ever going to pull a God Pack? And I just wanted to keep it all. I wasn't really that interested in getting the money for it. I didn't need the money. I didn't want to flip it or anything like that. So I just kept it because you probably never ever pull a God Pack again unless you bought one, and then you could get scammed. But I did put everything back in the pack, even the code card. I don't know what you get with a code card. I've never used a code card, so I don't know what a God Pack code card you'd receive if you claimed it. Would you get a God Pack? I don't know. Maybe I should try it. But yeah, I've turned it the other way around so you can't nick the code. But I did put everything back in once I'd opened it, and I did weigh it, and it came to, I think it was 23.98 grams, so basically 24 grams. So if you've got a 24 gram pack of Prismatic, it's most likely a God Pack. Just out of curiosity, I weighed it because I was just like, what does it weigh? Because I know there's a lot of listings on eBay saying heavy pack, possibly God Pack and stuff like that. I was just like, what does it actually weigh if you've got a God Pack? Well, 24 grams. So as a reference, that's what it should be. I don't think you can weigh most packs. I think you can only really weigh really old packs or sets that have God packs in, which I think the new Black Bolt and White Flare have God packs. I know 151 has some sort of God pack, so you can probably weigh them, but I don't think you can weigh any other set. I don't think it works like that. They made it so you couldn't weigh it. So when everyone's saying heavy pack of Evolving Skies, it's probably just got a non-hollow in it, or just, yeah. I think they've done that in the new, in Scarlet and Violet. They've made it even more difficult to weigh a pack by putting holographic energies in that weigh more. So it makes the pack weigh more, but all you could have is that and a hollow, and not, you know, an SIR or anything. So don't get duped by people trying to say I've weighed this, but you can weigh these ones, I think. So, but yeah, I've not really fussed about trying to get any more prismatic. Trying to scour the shops, hoping on drops, looking online. If you look online anyway, now at third-party sellers' websites, they sell everything at market price. And good luck if you can find any at retail, because yeah, it's such a mental set. There's been loads of restocks in America. I've not seen anything here in the UK. It'll probably go the same way as 151. Not really many restocks here in the UK, but I'm going to give you a little heads up if nobody has noticed. I believe Smith's Toy Stores will be restocking 151 mini tins tomorrow, which is the 29th, or the 30th. So, you know, Saturday. That'll be mad to try and get any. I'll try and get some, but I doubt that I'll be able to. They won't have many, a few boxes. There'll be purchase limits, might be 1 or 2, but even getting 1 or 2. I think they're £11 per tin, so that makes them at £5.50 per pack. I think the going rate on eBay is £13, £14 a pack. So yeah, if you can get anyone, if anybody watches this video, a little heads up that they will be restocking 151 mini tins at Smith's. So yeah, if anybody gets any from me mentioning this, great, congrats to you. But yeah, this is what started all the hype, Prismatic Evolutions, and it's just carrying on. But luckily, you know, I got very, very lucky. I think it's 1 in 2,000 packs a God pack, which is, yeah, you're still not guaranteed it, are you? They're just the odds. I have been accepted to vend at a card show. I think it's called That Collector Show, if anybody's heard of it. I only managed to get one table, and it's in Derby. So I will be vending in Derby, and that's on the 6th of December. So I've got to try and get organised for that. My brother will be helping me there to help me keep everything running smoothly. He's collects it a little bit. He did some grading plays about 9 months ago, but he's into other things as well, into Warhammer and stuff like that, so it's not his main hobby. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that I did mention in another video I had a little story about Prismatic, and this is it, pulling the God pack by only opening 3 packs. Very, very lucky. I know you'll see them online, but I think they've opened, people I see, hundreds, thousands of packs. So yeah, and I will be keeping on these, because to have them all and pulling them all yourself is an achievement rather than buying them. It always feels a lot better when you pull a good hit from a set yourself rather than buying it. And you know, no rush to sell. as they don't really owe you much, do they, if you pull them yourself. So yeah, that's it. Next video, what was I going to talk about? Oh yes, the pickups I've got this week. I haven't got that many this week, but I'll try and do what pickups I've got this week, either tomorrow or Saturday or something like that. And if I manage to get any of those 151 mini tins, yeah, I'll let you know. And if anybody else gets any, let me know in the comments or anything. But yeah, right, I'll catch you next one.